A graphic of the Perkins logo swoops across the screen, revealing a chapter heading. The benefits of using tangible symbols.
There are many, many benefits to using tangible symbols with students and young children. Children who have blindness and other disabilities really have to have their world brought in close. When children are developing and have vision and they're very young, what they do is they point to things that they want. They see things out in their world and they point to them. And when they do that, their parent will say, "Oh yeah, that's a truck, that's a dog, that's a ball. You want the ball and we'll bring it over." One of the most important things to understand is that the child has a choice. Do you want "I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee," or "Wheels on the bus go round and round"?
In a video clip, a young girl who is blind vocalizes after choosing between two symbol cards representing songs she would like the teacher to sing. She chooses "Wheels on the Bus," and the teacher presents a large plastic bus, which they play with while they sing.
I can use my hands to reach out into the world and people will understand me when I'm touching this symbol, that that's what I'm getting. So it's really important that we're using the symbols in a way that's very meaningful for the child, so that child knows as soon as I touch that, I can receive that. And we've often found, and there's research to show, that children with multiple disabilities often aren't offered choices at the same rate as children who don't have disabilities.
In a video clip, a young girl who is blind is offered a choice of songs represented by two symbol cards. One has a small fuzzy bumblebee attached, the other a plastic spider.
We find that for many children, it's their bridge to actual verbal language. I've had students that come in that weren't talking at age 3, 4, and 5, but slowly started using making choices and using, a yes-no symbol and more and finish symbols. And they develop the understanding then, they've heard this spoken to them, they start using those actual words. And that's very exciting. So we're always pairing the symbols with the words. We're often pairing them with signs as well, with manual signs, so that we're giving a child a multimodal, a multi-sensory approach to language learning that we find really effective. Tangible symbols can be used to help a child access the curriculum. Again, thinking of the multi-sensory piece that it helps provide. But what we'll do is we're working on a theme of gardening, say, and we want to help the child understand that we're going to be going out in the garden and planting seeds, and here's some of the tools that we use.
In a video clip, we see displayed several items, including a tangible symbol card with half of a small plastic plant pot attached and labeled "Greenhouse" in both text and braille. We see a Ziploc bag full of potting soil and a small trowel. There is also a card with a small plastic shovel attached. This card is labeled "Garden Story" in text and braille. A book titled "The Surprise Garden" is displayed nearby.
So we'll develop symbols then to use with the gardening unit to help that child again understand what's going to happen next in the day, what the expectations are, and then how we actually use these tools, so the child will then handle the symbol and then maybe the little rake and the hoe, and then actually go out and do a gardening activity with those things, come back in, read a story box, read a book that might have some of the actual objects in it, and again then have access to that symbol. So it's linking the real activity with a literature activity with the whole theme that the whole school, the whole class is doing together.
Fade to black.